Hello, so I'm going to be doing my project on Chapter 7's homework. This is the second part of my project. So the first thing I always do is I read the question. So it says listed below are altitudes and outside air temperatures in Fahrenheit recorded during a flight between two cities. So we do have a table set of altitude and temperature. We're going to open this up in StatCrunch. You can usually do it this way by clicking on this little button here, but I already have it open, so we're just going to pull it up. Let's enter our information. So we're going to enter the altitude and the temperature. So that's the altitude, and now I'm going to enter the temperature. And now that is the temperature. So from here, number A asks us to construct a scatter plot. You can do this inside StatCrunch. So you will do that by just going in the graph and then coming to scatter plot. You'll choose var1 and var2. And it does show us a scatter plot right here. And you would like to line up to make it, you want to see which one is the closest to this. You can read the increments. They're in increments of 10, but we can see that the 60 is here, and the 60 on here is too low. So D is the closest. Next, it asks us to briefly categorize the correlation in words. So you can see that this is pretty consistent, and it's definitely negative as it's going down the graph. So I would say a strong negative correlation. Okay, and then it's asking us to estimate the correlation coefficient. You can do that also inside StatCrunch by going to Stat, Summary Stats, and Correlation. You must choose both of the vars, and the number actually is negative 0.98. Now we need to round this, so once we round it, it does give us. Once you round it, we'll have a negative 1.0. Which is also correct. And then it asks us to comment on the correlation between two variables. So from the data, it seems that this aircraft, or that as the aircraft gains altitude, the outside temperature appears to, it definitely drops because it's going down the graph in a strong, I would say strong and consistent. The line is pretty consistent, so I would say the strong and consistent pattern, which is also correct. Now this is how I did my chapter 7 homework, question number 5.